Hey guys, it's Em, aka Nekcicos, and this is part 2 of my She-ra Cosplay tutorial. The series has 2 parts. In the first part, I covered how I made the sword and how I styled my wig, and in this video, I will cover how I made the whole outfit. As I said in the previous video, a lot of the footage was lost since I started this project back in 2020, but I've brought it together to show you the process as much as I can. Let's get on to the video. In case you wanted a list of the materials used for the outfit, here you go. The holographic fabric was from AliExpress. Starting with the skort, which can be broken into 2 pieces of shorts and a skirt, I used the pattern from She-ra Cosplay to lay out the base shape for the shorts, then tried and adjusted them to get the correct shape. I then sewed together my mock-up to confirm the fit, then cut it out in white stretch fabric, assembled it, and cut a strip of gold to go on both sides of the shorts. After that, I worked out the radius of my waist and the skirt to cut out an even circle skirt for the top layer of the skort. This gave me a fitted pair of shorts with a partial circle skirt on top. The next part of the outfit I worked on was the shirt. Unfortunately, this is where I lost a lot of photos, but working the same way as with the skort, I first used the pattern to make a mock-up, which I then transferred to the stretchy white fabric. Whilst in the mock-up stage, I also cut out the foam and holographic fabric for the shoulder armour and shirt details. Getting the shoulder armour to stand up in the right way required a lot of hand sewing, but after adding the zip and bringing the side seams to get the overall shape to be more fitted, the shirt was finished. Despite me literally never doing sewing before, I had managed well in this project up until the shoe covers. The process was still pretty smooth, but definitely more of a challenge. The shoe covers started with the classic cling film and tape pattern. I made this on the boot I was planning to wear, so that it could be nice and fitted. I then marked out all the details and different parts I would need for the shoe before cutting them out as a pattern for the fabric. After cutting all the pattern pieces out, I sewed the shoe parts together and hemmed them. For my She-ra boot cover, I made a base of white and blue holographic fabric, then connected it at the back with Velcro. Since there were also gold details for the back of the shoe, I decided to cut those out of foam and cover them in fabric so that it would cover the back of the shoe and give it some dimension. Adding the final details on the front of the shoe meant that the shoe covers were finished too. This is definitely an area I want to practice more, but not too bad for a first try. Next comes the cape. Because I didn't have too much of this red fabric, the size of my cape was limited, so I basically cut it into a long rectangle and hemmed the edges, connecting it to the shirt with large clear plastic snaps. When I was first making this cosplay, I made the headpiece and gauntlets out of foam, then painted them, but I found that the paint cracked extremely easily and they were too small and uncomfortable. So when I had time to, I remade the headpiece and gauntlets by cutting out the foam pattern and covering it in spray glue adhesive, and then the same gold fabric used all over the costume. That way, it all looked cohesive and matching. And with that final update, my cosplay is finished. This has been the process of my first ever handmade costume. It's been a challenge, but it's given me a new drive and passion to create more cosplays in the future. And that was my She-ra outfit tutorial. If you haven't already, make sure to check out the first part where I show the sword process. But also make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel so you get notified in the next few weeks of videos like my showcase for the full cosplay and other content I've got planned. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!